Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's tarot reading is yourself in the year ahead, and this will outline what will be going on in your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health in the year ahead. And if you would like a personal and private reading with me, you can take a look in the description box where my email address is, so you can either email me or you can go to my Etsy shop. I am holding a 20% off sale in my Etsy shop until January 1st of 2024. So if you're interested in that, you can take a look there. Otherwise, send me the email and we're just going to go ahead and get in. Hi, Pile 1, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose this The Past is Over card. And this reading is yourself in the year ahead. It is a timeless reading, so it's valid anytime you look at it. So it will be the year ahead from whatever time that you're watching this. So we're going to read the back of this card and get into your reading. This is about your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical life and health in the year ahead. This is a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. So this year, I think you're going to be focusing on staying present in the moment, in the day. So it's one day at a time, one moment at a time. And you're not going to focus on worrying about the past or the future, or like regretting the past or worrying about the future. You're going to enjoy the day. And I think being in that energy is going to be very good for you. It's going to be very healthy. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Your chakra card is Balance. Then from the Mindful Messages, you have Present. Interesting. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. So you're not going to spend time in the past or in the future. You are going to really focus on the present moment. And in the present moment, I feel like you're going to find peace and balance and freedom. And your affirmator is letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a great look. So you're also going to be releasing grudges from the past. Anything that happened in the past that has been a burden to you. It's like you're releasing a lot of burden. And if there's been any problems within the family or in relationships, I feel like those things are going to really balance out in the year ahead as well. Anything that's been bothering you in that regard. So I feel like you're going to make peace there. Even if it's only within yourself, you are going to make peace. You're going to forgive, you're going to let go, and you're not going to remain in the past. So you're turning over a new leaf, and that's what I'm really seeing with this Wheel of Fortune. Next, you have change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into the one who can take it. Once again, we have this step-by-step energy. Some of you may be in a 12-step program, or you're just initiating things in your life step by step. So you could have a plan to walk or take the stairs or get into some physical activity, and you're just going to move step by step. You could be hiking. So there's definitely some physical activity here, but you may be starting to take walks. Maybe you do want to see change in your fitness and your health, but I feel like whatever steps you are taking, it's going to improve your health overall, like your mental and emotional health, your physical health, and just overall. Next, we have energy work, card number 22. So you may be doing some yoga. Here she has the tree pose. Also, this is someone working on their chakras, and I think that's something that's going to help balance you out and get you into alignment. So it feels like you're having more alignment. And here with balance, so you have balance, and she's balancing in tree pose. And I feel like you're going to have a much more open energy as well. Like if you were closed off, it feels like you're freer. So you're releasing any blockages in your chakra system, in your energy system. So this is going to help to put you in balance mentally and emotionally also. You're going to be connecting with the divine more often. I feel like your inner world is really going to transform this year and change. Because you do have change, and the Wheel of Fortune is about changes and cycles. So it's like you're changing things this year. And things are changing in your inner life for the better. And next we have surround yourself with your soul tribe. So it's interesting. You have these 3 people here who are angry and these people here who are friends. So either you're reconciling with a friend group, or you're going to meet some new friends that are really going to help you to become more emotionally balanced. You might be involved in a spiritual group as well, but it's going to be making you feel like you're more connected to people who resonate with you and energies that resonate with you. So you're not going to feel so alone. And then we have trust the niggle. What is the niggle trying to tell you? So there's 3 people here again. So there could be 2 spirit guides around you. You could have a couple of siblings, or this is also because you have 3 people here, 3 people, and 3 people. So I feel like there are going to be people who are significant in regarding your mental, emotional, and physical life. You could be part of a fitness group or a spiritual group, or these are just indicating your friends and people who are supportive of you. I also believe there are spirit guides surrounding you, 3 in particular. You may resonate with that. And what's interesting too, you have 3 flowers. There's 3 flowers. So I feel like there are 3 significant things happening spiritually for you this year. And I do believe releasing burdens is going to be important. Aligning your energy, taking one step at a time. I feel like you're going to balance relationships, and you're going to be balanced energetically, which is going to help you to feel better mentally and emotionally, and even on that physical level, especially with any exercise you pick up. Now, this doesn't feel like exercise that's like high intensity interval training or exercise like that particularly. It seems like yoga or walking or hiking is going to be beneficial. Also yoga, and you may take up some meditation. to balance out your chakra system. Your friendships are going to be significant to your emotional life here. And I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. So it's not like you're going to make these big leaps and bounds overnight. You are just taking things step by step. You're taking it in stride. You're releasing, whatever you need to from the past. You're not worrying about the future. You're staying in the present. You're getting into alignment and you're just entering a new cycle. And it's not like anything like you have these 10, 15 things on your list and I'm going to do this, that, and that, and I'm going to change everything in my life. It's like a lot more chill, a lot more balanced. See, step by step, I keep on getting that because we have the stairs in the present moment card. We have the person taking steps in the affirmator card. And yeah, it looks like you're going to have support. Your relationships are going to improve, your close circle especially. And 3 is very significant here for you. And I feel like you could potentially be growing your hair. Or there's something significant with your hair. You could be dyeing it different colors. Yeah. So generally, within your energy, it's not super eventful. I feel like it's a relatively pleasant experience. Like, it's not like you're dealing with many heavy things. There's not huge shifts. It's just step by step, taking things one day at a time, having some support, doing a meditation here, a walk over there. So it's pretty chill, actually. Your internal life is pretty chill this year. Don't know what's going on around you, but you're definitely maintaining your balance, your peace, and just moving ahead day by day. Nothing too complicated or worrisome. It's like you're not worrying a lot. And I don't even feel like there's huge releases. It's just pretty chill. So that is about all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that inspired you and encouraged you and gave you some insight. Hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world, and a lovely year ahead. Hi, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose this card. I see clearly. And this reading is yourself in the year ahead, and this has to do with your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical self, health, etc. And we're going to just get into your reading. Back of this card says, I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. So I'm thinking as within, so without. So I feel like you're going to be able to see situations with greater love and clarity and compassion. I feel like you're going to see yourself with more clarity, love, and compassion. You're going to be able to not judge things so harshly, particularly yourself. But as you do that, and as you see yourself clearly through the eyes of compassion. It's going to help you to view the world, your life situation, and others in a more compassionate manner. Because it's like you're changing how you speak to yourself, and your vision of yourself, I feel, is improving. So then that positivity of how you are changing your view of self is affecting how you view everything else. Next, we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like you're going to have some close friends that you're celebrating with, or people who are close to you, at least a couple of them. And I feel like this is going to bring you some joy. I feel like you're going to be celebrating some wins in your own personal life. You may have some personal accomplishments. And even if you don't necessarily celebrate it with friends, which you may talk to your friends about stuff. And I feel like if you do that, if you have some close people that you can trust, talking to them, I feel it's going to bring you a lot of emotional joy and stability and health in that area. And also celebrating your wins. Like personally, even if it's not a party and you're going out, but taking some time, whatever celebrating your wins means to you, whether it's jumping around your house, giving yourself a round of applause even if you feel silly, writing a letter of appreciation, or just telling yourself you did a freaking good job, saying you're proud of yourself. There's not other people who are doing that, although it looks like you will have other people who are affirming you as well. And this is the sacral chakra, and we have impasse. So I feel here that you are protecting your energy. This is the sacral chakra. So this has to do with relationships. So there are things that you're going to be keeping as sacred within your energy. Like, you're not going to tell everybody everything about yourself. There's some things you're going to keep secret. And I feel like this is going to be a healthy thing for you. You're going to have something held sacred and precious within yourself that has to do with your emotions. And I feel you're guarding that. But in this sense, it feels healthy. It's like I'm holding my heart as sacred. That's how I feel this energy is speaking. And next we have hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time to let them go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less, but that I am open to the changes of life. So this year you might be getting some hugs from people or giving hugs, and I feel like that is going to uplift you emotionally. To hand out some hugs, to have some affection, and I'm not just saying in a romantic sense. Man, just, hug yourself even, or give yourself a self massage. I think is going to be helpful for you. Or you may indulge in self massage. Like, the power of touch is going to be important for you this year, I feel. Like these friends are touching each other's waist here. There's definitely a vibe of friendship and of caring. And I feel like this keeps your inner world light. Next, the affirmator card, we have Sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip, Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath, or a normal sized trip to a tiny bubble bath. Or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. One of the things, sanctuary, that reminds me of holding things sacred, and also like celebrating your wins. Maybe you will be taking baths, spiritual baths, bubble baths, or doing a spa day. Like here it says, good for you. Like that's that celebration energy. So whatever makes you feel appreciated, something for you to do. And it says with open arms. And that reminds me of the hug energy. So I feel like there is going to be some, and look at this guy, he has open arms. There's going to be some hugging time this year. I don't know if you're a very huggy person, but maybe you're going to open up to some energy like that. Some affectionate energy. Next we have creative blocks. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. And in this situation, I feel like that any creativity, so even if you don't feel like you're a great artist, and even if you are, I feel like participating in art of any kind is going to be helpful for you this year. Whether your form of art would be painting or dance or crafts, maybe planting plants isn't an art, maybe it is. But something that is creative and artistic and goes along, that kind of level of creativity, or if it's writing, I feel like that's going to be mentally and emotionally healthy for you this year, and you might be taking part in that. And when it comes to writing, I feel that's an important thing this year for you as well. And now we have clean your space. So I feel like as you unclutter physically, it's going to reflect in your inner life, in what you're thinking about, and it's going to clear up your inner space. And this sanctuary, this sacred space energy, I think it's going to be helpful for you this year to create that space within your home. Next, we have release self-doubt and let go of fear. So, like with this blocks, I think that's what's been blocking you, your self-doubt and fear. And I think those are a couple of the things you will be facing this year, is your own self-doubt and fear. So it's like, question those things. Question your self-doubt. What do you doubt about yourself? Why do you doubt that? Is it true or is it not true? If it's not true, what is true? What are you fearing? What is the truth about your fear? Is that fear a likely reality? So I feel like you're going to be questioning your self-doubt and your fears. And you're going to be working to overcome that during the year ahead. And I also think that coming from that safe space, a safe space for you is going to be very important in the year ahead. A safe space, being with safe people, keeping a sanctuary within yourself. Like keeping your home as a sanctuary. Even your body here is a sanctuary. Your body is a sacred space. And I feel like you're going to treat your body as sacred. in the year ahead as well. You're going to treat your body as a sanctuary. And then finally, we have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So you could be working on regeneration. You could be up-leveling your vibration, which is going to be regenerating your cells physically. As I said that, I feel thirsty, so I think drinking water may be important for, well, it's always important for you, but like this year in particular, that making sure that you have enough hydration inside and out, because we're talking about bubble baths also. Maybe some salt baths is going to help to regenerate your energy. Wearing pink and putting on things that are sparkly might happen this year for you. Maybe something you want to do. If you like gold jewelry, I think that's going to help your vibe. If that's something you do like to do or like to wear. So there's going to be some spiritual healing going on. You could have some Egyptian roots or past lives, or you may be interested in some Egyptian healing modalities. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that gave you some insight, inspiration, and encouragement. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening. Beautiful and blessed day or evening, wherever you are in the world, and a beautiful year ahead. Hi, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading. If you chose this card, I release all criticism. And this reading is yourself in the year ahead, and this has to do with your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical life and health in the year ahead, and we'll get into it. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. So I feel, if you've had an issue yourself with criticizing other people, I feel like that is something that you are going to realize and release. You're going to look at others with more kindness and also then see yourself with more kindness. And I think this year you're going to notice that people are being less critical. You may be getting more compliments. And I feel like this is coming from how you treat yourself and how you're complimenting yourself. It's like you're giving yourself more, I wanted to say ease, but giving yourself more credit, freedom, ease, more liberty, like freedom to be yourself, you're just not going to criticize yourself so much. And therefore, I feel like you're going to be getting that from other people as well. Not criticism, but more encouragement. And if there is any criticism, it is going to be like constructive, like helpful, out of love, out of kindness, which is delivered in a completely different way. Next, you have the Empress. So this is one of the more beautiful cards for the self. And so in this upcoming year, you're going to be taking care of yourself. You're going to be abundant. You're going to be taking care of your beauty. You're going to be nourishing yourself and nurturing yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, like on every level. Some of you may be pregnant this year. If that's the case, you're definitely going to be nourishing what's within you. And here also, what is within you, you're going to be nourishing, whether or not you're physically pregnant. But you could be very fertile this year. So if you're trying not to get pregnant, it might be a good idea to do something about that. Yeah, you're going to be just like focusing on your beauty. You could be focusing on, like, this to me doesn't feel like someone trying to lose weight per se. It's someone trying to be healthy, wanting to be healthy. Like I said, nourishing, nurturing. I feel like you're nurturing and nourishing your health on all levels here in the upcoming year. And here we have bittersweet. This is the throat chakra. And I was like, and there's birthday cake. So around your birthday may be significant this year for you. You may be getting, obviously, well, most people get gifts, but I think you might get a special gift this year. You also have a gift of peace. And if you have anyone who's passed over to the other side, I feel like they're going to be present with you and you're going to feel their energy, particularly around your birthday or their birthday. I feel like you're going to be having communication with people from the other side. I feel like if you resonate with mediumship abilities, you may be increasing those abilities in the upcoming year. Here we have food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating. Visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing the food. So yeah, it's like this nourishing. It's not like I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to cut food out. You may be looking at healthier foods, but I think it's health and comfort. Like you're nourishing yourself even with physical food. And I feel like speaking a blessing over your food is going to be very helpful for you or whatever you're consuming physically. And you're going to be emotionally consuming the kindness and the love that went into that food. And you're going to be appreciating the earth and all of those it took to bring the food to you. You're going to be appreciating the nutrients. And I think you're going to be paying attention to how food makes you feel in the year ahead. Next, we have forgiveness. Congratulations. You're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. I release all criticism, and I feel that this is you as well. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. And you do have the dove here, so I mean, that's basically repeating this message that we first came up with, and that's confirming that message. That's pretty beautiful. And inner peace, you have this dove, the symbol of peace. And next, we have Challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. I feel like you are going to be able to release your burdens to God, like that let go and let God, or your spirit guides, or your higher powers. Like you're not going to stress over them and worry about them anymore. Like you're going to be able to release yourself into the divine arms and release your burdens, like especially your mental burdens and challenges, and your emotional burdens and challenges. You're going to be able to trust God with them, or your higher power, or whoever or whatever you understand spiritually. And I feel like that is going to be very freeing to you, and you're going to feel a lot lighter. There's like a lightness and a peace that's coming into you that this year that you may not have been experiencing as much in the past. Next, we have Nourish Your Temple, card number 38. Wow, Nourish Your Temple. And she's rubbing her belly here. I feel like you might be also focusing on those foods that are closest to nature, closest to their original form. You're really paying attention to what you put into your body. We were just talking about that, and this is totally Empress energy. What you put into your body and being grateful for it. And I feel like what you're consuming, mentally through social media, television, reading, or what you resonate or reminisce. Yeah, whatever you think about and you meditate on, I feel like you're going to pay more attention to that. So basically what you're feeding your mind and your heart and your spirit and your physical body is going to be things that are more closer to the original form of the earth. And you're going to be mindful of not taking things in that make you feel bad, or giving things out that make you feel bad. Like in the case of criticism. In here it says, show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. So you could be working on your smile. You could like whiten your teeth this year. Just like shining more brightly. You may get some jewelry, do something with your eyebrows, maybe get a new hat. It's like, you could dye your hair pink or rose colors. Something that's just uplifting. I feel like you're going to do something very uplifting for your appearance, something that makes you smile, something that makes you then stand out. It's like you're getting this more bright energy about you, It's like your peace and that nourishment and all those things are just shining through what you look like. I feel like you're going to feel a lot lighter and more joyful this year. And finally, we have Warrior Woman. You have answered. See, I wanted to say, you have answered your deepest calling. Have you answered your deepest calling, Warrior Woman? And I see, you have answered your deepest calling is what I wanted to say. So that's what it looks like. You have answered your deepest calling. You're not fucking around with stuff anymore. You're cutting off anything that doesn't serve you. You have answered your deepest calling. Whatever your soul's calling you to do, I feel like you are answering the call this year. And it's going to give you that peace and the purpose and the reason to cut out those things that don't really matter anymore. The criticism, like holding on to challenges and carrying a load by yourself, anything that you couldn't forgive before, or didn't even realize you didn't forgive. I feel like you're putting down your sword and you're taking up peace instead. It's like you're doing this great replacement, replacing your negative thoughts with positive ones, replacing maybe processed foods with more foods closer to the earth. You're replacing criticism with kindness, and anger with gentleness, and heaviness with lightness. Just there, it's such a nourishing, gentle, kind, lovely energy that you're going to be in mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and you are answering the call. And I feel like this is a big reason why you're going to be in this shifted energy. This is really nice, really nice. So that's about all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this gives you some encouragement, some insight, and I thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world, and a fabulous year ahead. Namaste.